calling all ladies. Grab your wallets, your drinks, and of course, grab your girlfriends, because this Thursday, we are heading to Williamston for a ladies' night out, and two women who are going to make sure we have the time of our lives are Dawn Marie Joseph, the organizer, and Karen of Just Aware. Welcome to Studio 10, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We appreciate it.
How are you? It is so great to have you. It is so great. Been emailing you both back and forth because we are so excited for this. But this event is 11 years. It's celebrating its 11-year anniversary. But take me back 11 years ago. How did this all get started, Dawn?
I think about 12 years ago, I was in another city at a ladies' night out and thought, why aren't we doing this in Williamston?
Yeah.
So I went to my office and I said, Karen, my marketing director, can you put this together? She said, what? I said, just maybe research it. Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
We have to have something like this in Williamston.
That's crazy. And look at this. Every year it gets bigger and better. It's grown so much. And both of you have deep ties to Williamston. You were telling me that you raised your kids here. You know this community like the back of your hand. But tell us, what are some things that you think people don't realize about Williamston?
I mean, well, Williamston's always been known for our great restaurants and bars. And so people come into town. We have a wonderful live theater. But the thing is, we also have shops and small businesses. So we just like to encourage people to take your time, come in, head into a shop, talk to the shop owners, and just see what Williamston has to offer, because there are great gift shops and small artist studios. So please, come and eat and drink in downtown, but also stop into our shops.
That's right. And speaking of those shops, there's going to be plenty of them there. But Dawn, can you just give us a few that we can keep on our radar?
Well, Karen's going to be in the Botany Boutique. That's a flower shop right next to that new place, which is a new restaurant that we have down the street from Studio Hives. And there's other people that are going to be in there also.
Okay.
So people are just, the merchants down there are just sharing their spots to bring other people in, maybe people who have businesses out of their home or somewhere else. So it's great. There'll be a lot of, Anne's Cookie Jar is going to be at the Botany Boutique. Yeah. So is Katrina's,
Katrina Smith.
Katrina.
Just Wear It, which I am just wearing it, and so are you. Tell us a little bit about your store. How did you get started with Just Wear It?
I've had it for 22 years, which is hard for even me to believe. But it started on a whim, and I loved creating. And then my customers just kept growing and growing. So I would do huge art fairs. I did in-home shows, and I have an Etsy shop, which I know I've told you about. But it's just it's something I've loved doing. And so I have a storefront and I do art fairs.
And what amazes me is that you handcraft each and every single one of these pieces.
Every piece.
Let's start with right up here. Tell me, what are some of these jewels made of?
So these are the cuffs, and you can personalize them as well. Most of my jewelry you can personalize. I stamp these, they come in a flat metal piece, and I hand stamp one letter at a time. So you can do them with kids' names, which is wonderful, or you can, maybe it's a family phrase or something inspirational to you or the person you're giving the gift to. So those are a wonderful gift idea at a great
holiday
price
gift,
point.
exactly. Especially when people are getting married. I was looking at this and I'm like, you could kind of put their engagement date, their wedding
and
date
Roman
on
numerals, all that good stuff. Absolutely.
And speaking of what we were just talking about, go
game
blue,
day.
game day, go green, go white. We've got each and every single one of these. Tell me a little bit more about what we've got going on over here.
I will tell you, it's what I sell the most of, which seems funny, but I'm a huge sports fan myself. So obviously right now Michigan is doing great, so the Hail and Go Blue have been flying out the door. But the Michigan State, some of us are Spartans, true and true. So, and then the Detroit Lions are on a roll. So I can do them for any game or any team. I've done them for moms at different, like Mason High School football moms, did a whole stack. So I can really customize those for any team that you follow.
And you're really thinking about the person that you're making this for.
Absolutely.
This is so amazing. And we can't wait to see you and all the other businesses that will be at Ladies Night Out. If you're looking at your screen, we have the flyer right up there just for you. Remember, it's this Thursday, 5 to 8 p.m. And ladies, one last thing, is there anything you want to tell us about Ladies Night Out?
Mainly, we just want you to come shop, eat, drink, and be merry in Williamston.
We certainly will be merry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And while Ladies Night Out is great to attend with friends, you can also go solo. But if you find yourself struggling,